Hi, my name is Ed Sparks, and today is day 11 of water fasting. It's day 12 for me. Congratulations on completing your 10 days, and you only have to do that 2 more times in order to hit 30 days. Water fasting is a very complex process where you put water in a cup, and for me, it's ice too, and you put it in your mouth. Your body is like over 90% water. And for some reason, you decided to take some food along with you for stored energy. And in this particular case, sometimes you'd like to use that energy and stop carrying around with you so much. Um, Yesterday, I worked until 3:30, and then I walked to the beach at 4 o'clock with my wife, and we went to the beach. And she didn't want to go snorkeling, but I went snorkeling anyway. And I saw uh, we have a couple sea turtles that live on our beach. So I saw the normal two, and then I saw a third one come up and swim with the other ones. I can't understand this. There's no like maternity, like there's no real maternity sea turtles where the mom sticks around. They just lay eggs in the ground. So um, for some reason, three have chosen to stick together, one smaller than the other two. Uh, it's kind of surreal sometimes when you're underwater. So, so I'm sitting there, and out of the blue, I mean, I can see everything. We can see everything. It's the Caribbean, so just out of the blue comes this ominous, like turtle coming into visibility and swimming right to your face. Um, I suggest usually not leaving anybody. Not disturbing wildlife, but that doesn't. At different ages, you do different things. So, what difference does any of that make? I scrubbed the rock wall. I seen like this millipede thing, but then I seen a baby one. So I'm sure whatever those arthropods are, or whatever worms are called, like millipedes underground, underwater, whatever those are called. That's just what's going to happen. So, today, I have scheduled leaving, going downtown, and going to Western Union, different stuff. Uh, Yesterday, we were talking about ONI Siberman Sparks. Today, I tried to look up the everything that Cyberman Swan does gets shut down all the time. This time I shut it down. I shut down the informational, and I can't pull it up. So, uh, what I'm going to do is put a link down to where it is whenever I put it back up. I'm busy, so it's none of my business to understand what your business is. So if if you need me, you call me. We have contacts on how to contact Cyberman Swan. And in this case, we were talking about the Cyberman 4. So I arrived in Florida, have one of them, and in West Florida, actually in all of Central Florida, whatever I could drive to, because it's more than one. Uh, First of all, I was living in Wesley Chapel. I was living in Dover, back and forth, and so I go to the Hab, and I'm like, dude, uh, there's this rotation of days that you can get into to go the full spectrum of what's going on. There's like math nerds, and there's currency people and stock people, and people are driving boats and stuff like that all day, which wasn't a bad thing to go hang out with those people. But in reality, we still had to do our paw class, to go to paw class, and I don't know, like I would consider the area. If we were comparing what I was doing in Lackland to what I was doing at West Florida Hab, it would be night and day, but at the same time, it's similar. So in Lackland, if you were at Lackland, you are a rainbow and you're a trainee and you're airman basic, but you're also on a base, so there are things going on. So similar thing that happens now. I'm a trainee. I'm more or less, and now I'm in an operational IT department where things are going on, and you can check out what's going on. That's the only difference. So where I have access to everything, and normally you would not have access to anything, right? You like nobody's going to let you just walk in. But in Cyberman and in the Cyberman force, you can just go. So if you want to go talk to whoever, you just go talk to them, or if you want to work with them all day, that's fine. So we only had 3 divisions at that point. I mean, obviously everybody knows that it's Ghost, Waymo, and Highwind. So I guess just sick of being around. I mean, dragons are everywhere. You know, dragons are everywhere. I mean, this is like the Dragon hub, but I still considered it a lion hab. Regardless of what you say, there wasn't that many lions, but there wasn't many animals. So I'd be chilling with the animals and go chill and do that. And I mean, there wasn't a high concentration of spider, but that's what I want to do, because still there's a lot of dragons. There's PT, all other things going on, which we call that something else, but that's like hourly. So people are on 3-hour shifts. I mean, three different shifts, and you as an individual get to choose whatever you want to do. I mean, there's no way that there's anything critical going on at this point, but you do learn different processes of things that happen when similar to the Air Force, where if there's a ground invasion or if there's an air invasion or whatever's going on, just general basic knowledge. But as far as the actual history of the Cyberman Force, I had to do that by myself, which may not be all that different than that. But as far as what as far as like the like general concepts. In Lackland, I was academic monitor, so I've been talking to people and making sure they know that the Air Force Creed, the song, stuff like that, who the general of the base was, and then in West Florida Hab, it was not the same. So, but I mean, you get to know people and hang out with people. So I started dealing with lions because I'm still military. I'm very much military. So I'm waking up in the morning. My time's 5:45. At that point, I wasn't running unless it was during the day. I'm from Florida, so I run in 100-degree heat all day, every day. It does not matter. Eventually, people that are on my schedule are the people that I met. Once I started dealing with animals, and then I just kind of assimilated. And obviously, we're talking about software too, because that's a software department. It's hardware department, but still talking about software all the time. So there's a lot of connection between animals and electronics. So that's basically what a few of them were doing, and the people that I met. So I'm going to keep it under 10 minutes. Have a great day.